Oh my gosh, got 50 memes for you. It is the biggest Friday of all time. A big ka-choo to each of y'all. Welcome to Appalachia Bees. Gonna go fast. OMG. If you've never seen this before, it's a little weird. If you've been here before, I'm glad you are back. Let me know down below what your favorite one is. I've saved my favorite to the end, but I don't know. There's so many in here that I think may win. So I'll let y'all be the judge of that. I saved my favorite to the end. Let me know what your favorite one is. I'm pumped. I'm glad you're here. If you don't mind checking your subscription, that's a huge, huge help to me. And a thumbs up is also a big help if you think I've earned it. I sure have tried. It's going to be fun. Again, glad you're here. Hey to all the families out there. I love Fridays. Buckle up. Here we go. 2 things to get started. Today's Llama Fun is brought to you by the U.S. Concealed Carry Association. Over 500,000 responsibly armed Americans. The USCCA, they do a lot, including education and training. If you want to take your next step and get started on your journey, click the link below. It says Learn More. It's the USCCA, the U.S. Concealed Carry Association. Big thank you to those folks. Number 2, I'm headed to the USCCA EXPO Thursday, like this coming Thursday. If you're anywhere in the Fort Worth, and a bunch of y'all did it last year, anywhere in the Fort Worth area, come see me. I'll be there the whole weekend, and I would love to take a selfie with y'all. So there's another link down there for the Expo. It's in Fort Worth. It's next. I'm headed Thursday, so I think it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's in the link. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm 99% sure. Johnny, do your homework. Link below if you're anywhere down there. Come see me. Would love to see y'all talk more about that next week. Are you ready? It's gonna be fast. How fast? Real fast. Ready? Set? Next. Me showing up every day with fresh memes harvested from exotic lands to entertain all the ungrateful peasants. I don't think y'all are ungrateful. I think my Instagram following sometimes is ungrateful because and Instagram themselves don't like what I do. Next, once you ruin your reputation, yeah, you can live with total freedom. I think Mr. Gunsinger sent me that. He sent me a bunch. Thanks to Mike and thanks to Carl as well. A lot of stuff from those 2 guys. Next, 2030 food pyramid. Here's what we have to look forward to. Antidepressants, soy, bugs, seed oils, and microplastics. Next, is there a tax I can pay to stop the or does that only work for climate change? Follow the money. Next. Whoa, Black Betty, Bramble Jam. Whoa, Black Betty, Ramble Dams. Black Betty had a child. Pamba Lamb, the darn thing gone wild. Panda lamps. Next. Panda lamps. Okay, now next. If 10,000 Russians crossing the Ukraine border is an invasion, then why isn't the 2 million people crossing the American southern border not called an invasion? Follow the votes and the money. Next. After talking to trans TikTok star about womanhood, Sniffy invites Jimmy Kimmel to come talk about being black. That's not a Photoshop. That's real. Yep. Next. Oh, this is going to hurt a little bit. I'm sorry, boomers. I'm sorry. I love y'all. Love the boomers. Love y'all. But boomers defending gun rights over the years. Boomers when a woman holds a gun slightly wrong. Listen here, little lady. Oh, I've defended gun rights. Oh, I joined the NRA. Let them do it. Next. Josh says, the media is more angry at Kanye than they ever were at Jeffrey Epps. Next. Jason Storm Chaser Nelson says, Alex Jones was fined $1 billion for making his false statements. Were paid billions to make theirs. Which one killed people? Next. The Pew Pew Jew, Yehuda, said this. If you can't ship my ammo with this kind of urgency, just take me off your mailing list. Next. This is a lot. They're asking for amnesty right now on the, they're asking for amnesty. Allegiance to Liberty says this. They closed your businesses, they closed your schools, closed your churches, closed your beaches, banned parties, banned funerals, banned graduation ceremonies, banned nursing home visitors, banned hospital visits, banned dads in the delivery rooms, banned travel to certain states. They even designated what constitutes a meal. They allowed protests, allowed riots, allowed anarchists to co-opt cities. They allowed the storming of police precincts, allowed the assault of peacekeepers, allowed multiple funerals for people that fit their agenda. They allowed businesses to be destroyed, gun stores to be closed, statues to be vandalized, churches to be set on fire, the infringement of our liberty, and they allowed our Constitution to be ignored. And now they want amnesty. Next, Marissa says, they made people watch their loved ones die alone on FaceTime. No deals. Next, ask your doctor if a drug with 1,291 side effects listed on 32 pages, including blood clot, strokes, and heart attacks, is right for you. Yeah. Next, when you believe the science, I'm coming to you, Elizabeth. Elizabeth. Kids, it's an old reference. Bye. I just saw the next one. Next. Dr. Foster says, stop believing conspiracies. No man would rent a Honda when he has a Ferrari at home. Tim runs his mouth says, this has to be a parody account. Ay, ay, ay. He called that crypt keeper, or she called that crypt keeper a Ferrari. All together now. Next. Oh, jeez. I hadn't looked at these in a few hours. Paul Pelosi, waiting for his attacker to show up. Hey. Next. When you're the prettiest girl in the entire gender neutral bathroom. Next. It's easy being a communist in a free country. Try being free in a communist country. Next. How to keep your job at Twitter. Page 1. Work. They're gone. He's firing them. Next, George Lopez says, what is classy if you're rich, but trashy if you're poor? Anonymous person said, getting into a naked hammer fight with a male prostitute. Next. Oh, geez. Alf shared this. It's an article. Scientists at Exeter University have reconstructed this 3D model of how Moses might have looked. David Mortis says, ooh, let my people go, brother. Yeah. I love that. Next, Pigeon Forge. It's Vegas for Baptists. Truer words never spoken. Somebody on Instagram said, well, don't forget about the Methodists. Next, my wife waiting for the shower water to turn to lava before stepping in. Those women, they like them hot, don't they? Next, Darn It Jeremy says, at Adidas, a company literally founded by and named after a member of Hitler's Nazi party, dropped yay for anti-Semitic comments. Oh, the irony. Next. Derek says, children born in 89, the year Seinfeld premiered, are now the same age as George Costanza on that show. Depressing. Next. Old Yeller, Disney's Old Yeller. Oh, what a remake. What? Next, the Second Amendment explained. Without. Next, Cat Turd posted this on Twitter. Report, day 1 of Elon owning the Twitter. I'll be doing this every day to see if anything changes. As of now, I'm still shadow banned, ghost banned, search banned, and Twitter removed 1,200 followers today as usual. Nothing has changed. I'll report again tomorrow. Elon says, I'll be digging in more today. I like it. I like it. Elon Musk replied to him. I know a lot of y'all have O-lights. I have a drawer full of them. I'm sorry. I'm apologizing in advance. You ain't gonna like this. But it's true. And I'm also sorry. Next, a decent gun. Ooh, an O-light and cheap optics. Ugh. Ugh, 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 ugh. Next, why serial killers always wear these glasses though? Wait, what? Next, Protesta Block says, kids' school lunches look like this, so our popo can look like this. Plenty of funding. We found out that at Uvalde, they have 40% of the entire town's funding. 40%. Next, don't call yourself a K-pop fan if you can't name this group. What would you name that group? The Rooftoppers? I like it. Next, San Francisco plans to spend 2 years and $1.7 million to build a single-toilet public restroom. Florida completes repairs on Pine Island Bridge in 3 days. Next, Rob Reiner. Love his movies. He had some good ones. You Can't Handle the Truth. Rob Reiner. Harry Met Sally. When Harry Met Sally. Yep, Rob Reiner. Love his stuff. Princess Bride. Oh well, he's still a nitwit. Now that Elon Musk, meathead is what we should call him, now that Elon Musk is buying Twitter, the question for all of us is, will he allow a criminal who used this platform to lie and spread disinformation to try to overthrow the U.S. government to return and continue his criminal activity? And if he does, how do we combat it? John Rich says, calm down, Rob. I'm sure he'll let Hillary stay on. You know who almost ran there, almost. Next, D.W. Wilbur says, as a cop for 11 years in St. Louis, I never once worked a burglary where the broken glass and debris at the entry point was outside the residence. Shout out to whoever felt like they had to highlight that with some crappy highlighting. Like it's four lines. Next. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Next, breaking news, Paul Pelosi crime scene video leaked. Okay. I love that picture back there of Pelosi. Next, sorry, Paul. I need sympathy votes. You dirty birdie. It's an old reference. Next, breaking. Elon Musk has reportedly made an offer to buy the FBI from the Clintons. It's pretty good. Next, Trump economy. Biden economy. Ugh. Well, next, rest in peace. Oh, AOC almost died after almost being hit by a hammer from 3,000 miles away. Y'all pray for her. Thoughts and prayers. Next, my generation will start a revolution. Your generation can't even start a lawnmower. Next, Democrats leaving the polls on Election Day. But it's fair. Yeah, it's fair. Next, my kids after Halloween. Where are all of our peanut butter cups? Me. Next, back to cat turd. I hope nobody with 2 hammers with a manifesto wearing only underwear gets past my fenced-in property, sneaks by my 6 alert dogs, breaks my window, hands me a hammer, and we get into a hammer fight tonight. Hope so. Next. Honey, can you please come to bed? I can't. I need to finish adding the social media history for tomorrow's false flag. That's a spicy meatball right there. Next, the DHS announces they will suppress as much speech as it takes to preserve democracy. We're living in the Hunger Games. Next. The FBI went there. There's a BLM sign, a We Don't Stand with Hate sign, a rainbow flag, a weed flag, and they said it was a MAGA hit. We made it to 50. My pick for favorite of the week. Let me know down below what your favorite is. I'm already seeing it. Let me know what your favorite one is. I'm glad you're here. I'm not looking at it again. Next. Hey, Paul, we understand. Drum it on the go.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here.